Welcome back to the pregame here. Opening night, West Branch taking on Lisbon here at the Bearcast at westbranchfootball.com. West Branch coach Coach Pedersen joining us. Coach, started things off. You had scrimmage last week up at Mount Vernon, a little different than what we've seen in the past. Talk about what that does for the team and the coaches being able to evaluate a little different than the traditional meet the team night scrimmage.
Well, I really liked it a lot because, we could really get out there and see somebody that hadn't seen us and vice versa. And I think it gave us a real legitimate game-like atmosphere. And I consider that to be at least a half of a football game before we even play our first game of the season. So I'm very glad that we did that, and we'll want to do that in the future.
Was there anything that really jumped out that you could see and try to work with the guys this week heading into tonight's game?
Yeah, there's some stuff that we need to continue to work on, and but we have spent a lot of time on that this week. We made a few adjustments, took a few things out, added a few new things as well, offensively and defensively, and I just think the overall thing was a very good night for us.
Well, you look at here we are tonight, Little Rose Bowl, chance to come back out, open things up. How excited is this team knowing that it's finally time to play underneath the lights on a Friday night against somebody and it's going to count?
Well, they've been working since the 3rd of August, so they're excited to play somebody different again. They're excited to be down in the Little Rose Bowl, and all the fans and festivity that we have in that particular historic arena is really a cool deal. And it's always fun to go down in that environment, and I think it's going to be a big benefit to us. I always think it's a touchdown into our advantage against our opponent when we play down there.
Well, you look at the team, and coming into this season, one of the keys tonight and all season is going to be how this offensive line gels. You've got 2 guys returning, 1 semi-returner with Tony Rocha in there, but talk about how that group is really coming together and what they need to do to be able to succeed here tonight.
Well, it's consistency, not having a lot of penalties, blown assignments, things of that sort. I think it's very important for ball security. We can't turn the ball over, whether we fumble it or whether we throw a pick or whatever else. So ball security, consistency on the front line, and kids continuing to play as hard as they can.
And then we talked a lot, too. You see Cooper Koenig coming in, taking over at quarterback. How has he really started to fit in with this team and tried to develop some of that chemistry, knowing that he moved in just under a year ago from West Liberty?
He's improved a lot during camp, and he's getting better each and every day. And we've stressed to him, stay within the system. You don't have to force things here. You've got a lot of weapons. Get the ball to your weapons and don't force things, because I think in the past he tried to maybe do too much because when maybe they didn't have quite as many weapons at that stage. But I think up here we have some kids that can do some things maybe a little more efficiently than what he's used to, and he has to understand that, and again, play within the system.
And you look across the field tonight, Lisbon coming in, a team that we've played several years now, really developing a pretty good rivalry, a team that in the past we never saw, even though they're still within Cedar County. What are you expecting to see from Lisbon here tonight?
Well, they get a really good offensive line up front. They're not quite as skilled. They're a little young in their skill positions, but they're very good up front, and they're very well coached. Kent does a great job as a football coach, and they're going to give us a great challenge. They're excited to play us, and each year we play them, it's a pretty good football game, and I think the same thing is going to happen again tonight.
We're looking forward to it, Coach. It's time. Let's get it going here. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.